subscribe, ring the notification bell, and leave a comment down below.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Take it you are from Scotland?
Yes.
Whereabouts in Scotland?
I'm from a small town just outside Glasgow.
Lovely. Very nice. What's your name?
My name is Cubby.
Cubby, that's a cool name.
My actual name's terrible. It wouldn't work on stage.
Oh, please tell me, please. What's your real name?
David Cuthbert's son.
That's cool. David.
It's very...
Cubby works better.
Cubby's cool. And can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm actually a blind comic. And I've had a degenerative eye condition since birth.
Right.
And gradually things have just got worse over the years until now, where I could basically see some bright lights.
Right, okay. And how long have you been doing comedy?
About 5 years, because as my eyesight kind of got worse, your passions are taken away from you. But I think I found something that my eyesight won't be a problem anymore. I've never let it get me down. I just want to... Don't take it seriously.
Good luck, my love.
Good evening, Britain's Got Talent. Very excited to be here, especially after I was told that I'd be led on stage by two absolute professionals and legends of the show.
Thank you.
Sadly, though, Stavros Flatley weren't available tonight. And I know the first thing you're probably thinking to yourselves here, well, if this guy's blind, why is he wearing glasses then?
I didn't even think that, actually. I didn't even think about it. Why is he?
I've got to say, this gig's already going better than my last one. I was 5 minutes into that before someone told me I was still standing in the middle of the train station. And believe it or not, folks, but I do have a long-term girlfriend. Yeah, won't catch me in the undateables, eh? But it is hard meeting women when you're blind, you know. Very few seem to want a real blind date. It'll probably come as no surprise to anyone that I've got a dog, eh? No. Might surprise you to learn, though, that it's a Bichon Frise. Have you seen them?
Yes.
I haven't. Oh, and you're not going to believe this, but my bleeding dogs went blind on me. What are the chances? Quite high as it happens when your dog's a diabetic. He still manages to hone in on food, though, like a wee blind diabetic sugar ninja, though. But taking him for a walk now is a right barrel of laughs, I'll tell you. The blind are leading the blind here, people. Ladies and gentlemen, Britain's Got Talent, you've been absolutely awesome. Thanks very much for listening. I've been Cubby.
You are really, really, really funny, Cubby. And you know what I loved? What really made me laugh was that you were laughing at your own jokes. And that always cracks me up, because I do the same thing when... Normally, in my case, no one else finds me funny apart from myself, but I do have a habit of doing it. We're really lucky that you came on the show this year.
And I think you're going to inspire a lot of people. And I think people are going to really, really root for you. So I am going to kick this off with a yes. David.
Cubby, I'm saying yes.
It's a yes from me.
And now you have 4 yeses, Cubby.
What's your name and where are you from?
My name is DJ Demers, and I'm from Canada.
DJ from Canada. And how old are you, DJ from Canada?
I do stand-up comedy.
No, how old are you?
Well, I am 30, so that was not the correct answer at all to your question, but I also wear hearing aids, so that's why I didn't hear you right. Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. So I wear hearing aids. I'm from Canada. 2 disabilities, so.
Stop.
Sorry, Howie. I said I wear hearing aids, so I watch all my movies and TV shows with the subtitles on. My favorite is when the subtitle says, indistinct chatter. Oh, thank God, it's not just me then. That was indistinct for everybody, great. Me and my partner actually recently broke up. Thank you, thanks. But got really quiet in here for a second. Or did it? No, it did, I heard that. The hearing aids, yeah. But, no, I know why it got quiet though, right? It's because I said partner. As soon as somebody says partner, and you don't know them well, you can't even focus on the rest of the conversation. You're just trying to solve the mystery. You know, partner, huh? You're all looking at me trying to crack the case right now. I can feel it.
We are.
You're like, well, he's kind of got a lisp, but that could be the hearing impairment. I don't know. Don't know what to attribute that to. No, me and my girlfriend broke up to clear up that mystery. Thank you. Because I realized I was gay. But thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't want that to finish. Can I ask you, because I actually do want to know, are you gay?
No.
Really?
But my boyfriend is. No, he's not gay either. We're just having a good time. But,
Funny dude.
I love this guy.
You know something? You are far beyond your years and the ability and your comfort level. You found the humor in the reality of who you are and what you're doing, what we're thinking. And up till now, this season, as far as comedy goes, you're my favorite.
that means so much coming from you, Howie. Thank you.
I just want to say, I always sit here and Simon always says, oh, Mel B just wants a belly laugh. She wants a belly laugh. But let me tell you, you gave me more than a belly laugh. Seriously, Heidi, what did you think?
Well, in the beginning, in the very, very, very beginning, I thought, oh my God, this is a little slow. But then it was the punchline, then I was laughing, and it was hilarious.
Thank you very much.
Gee.
Thank you, Heidi.
Simon, what did you think?
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what it is, DJ? I think we all felt comfortable because it is actually very, very difficult sitting here when someone's trying to be funny and they're not. I find it really embarrassing.
Yeah.
But actually, you're funny, original, likable.
Thank you. Thank you
People are
very
going to
much.
root for you. So you did well.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, well, it's time to vote.
Howie?
I'm giving you a yes.
Thank you.
I'm also going to give you a yes. Simon?
That's a yes from me.
Thanks, Simon.
And you got your 4th yes from me.
The headlines of your life so we know a little bit more about you before we start.
Sure. So obviously I have a disability. I think the technical term for it is being very handsome.
Where would you like to be? Do you want to see yourself as a touring act, TV, or Vegas?
When I was growing up, there was nobody that looked like me on television, so I kind of want to be the first one that's doing all that. I want people to be able to look at what I'm doing. Good. All right, well, good luck. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. So I love being a stand-up comedian. This is what I always wanted to do. I have had other jobs in the past, though. I used to juggle chainsaws. It went well for a while. I had to get out, couldn't take the politics, is what it was. The other thing I wanted to be was a pro wrestler. That's the absolute truth. I had a name picked out and everything. I was going to be the Cripple Threat. Good. That was clever. But people will ask me dumb questions all the time. I'll get this one a lot. They'll be like, hey, Ryan, is that genetic? Yes. Because you see, my mom was Irish, And my dad was a lobster. Kids are the worst, though. Oh, kids are the absolute worst, though, because kids don't have that filter. You know, if a kid says you're ugly, all right? Deal with it. Buy a hat. I don't know what to tell you. I had this 8-year-old girl recently come up to me, and if you're ever feeling pretty good about yourself, let an 8-year-old girl verbally kick you in the nuts. That'll fix that for you. But this little girl, after she saw me, and after screamed, it was a big scream, which, side note, has led me to a new game that I play. Now when I'm out in public and I see a child staring at my arms, I like to pretend that I'm discovering them for the first time, too. They're like, what are you? Oh my God! What happened? Tell us about it! And that's why I'm not allowed at Toys R Us anymore, so. Thank you. Thank you. I'm Ryan Niemiller, you guys. Thank you so much.
I think you are amazing. I'm just curious, why have you not had the break you're looking for yet?
I think part of it is having a disability like this. It's really hard to kind of break through without people thinking you're a novelty act. I've had the booker tell me, well, I don't think this is what we like. This isn't what the people want here. So.
He's the one with the disability, not you, trust me. That's why you're here.
You are brilliant. You are real, you are authentic, you are funny, you are a star. There is not a room that you should not be allowed to play in, and I believe that you should be in the finals here. I love you.
Thank you. That means thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're freaking funny, and I just want more. I want to know your next tour dates. I'm going to be your roadie. You're brilliant.
Thank you.
I mean, literally everything about you just screams, I am awesome, I am funny, I am the real deal.
Hit him with a dab.
Howie, yes or no?
Yes.
2 yeses.
Yeah, I got 3 yeses.
I actually know how many people are in this theatre, so you have 4,104 yeses.
So what would it mean to you to win champions?
It would mean the world to me. You know, third place ain't bad, but it also ain't first. So.
Okay, Ryan. Let's do it.
Thank you.
I have a good feeling about this. He knows what's up. He seems confident. He's happy to be here. He wants it.
Oh, I'm so excited to be back. I'm so excited. AGT has changed my life already in such amazing ways. It's given me so many new possibilities to mess with people, which is fun. Every time I'm at the airport, like, people are recognizing me a lot, and every time someone recognizes me, they always approach me this way, which is so strange. They'll be like, are you the guy from AGT? So I've just been saying, no. Why would you think that? Tell me what specifically about me makes me. Do you think we all look the same? Some of you look really confused right now, and I love that. You're very uncomfortable. That makes me very happy. You're not used to a handicapped guy being this confident. I love that. Some of you, you don't even know where to look. I love it. It's so much fun. You're like pretending nothing weird's happening below the neck, which is very sweet of you. Like, having these arms is the one thing I have in common with a woman with huge boobs, just people struggling to make eye contact as they talk to you. My eyes are up here, Howie, all right? I'm here. And this disability is like a superpower for me. I can take even the most negative situations and make them fun for myself. Like, it's a true story. A few months ago, I totaled my car. That part, not funny. I understand that. I did find out, though, if you get hit by a semi on the freeway, it wins, all right? I figured that out for everybody. You don't got to do it. So after I got hit by this truck and I was getting my bearings, trying to make sure I was okay, the driver of the truck, he got out to check on me. And as he turned the corner and saw me for the first time, you could see the moment on his face where he went, "Oh my God, how hard did I hit him?" And it didn't help that I just looked at him and went, "Help me look, help me look." They gotta be around here somewhere. All right, I'm Ryan Niemiller. You all, thank you so much.
Wait, before you continue watching this video, because I know you will, 3 things. Subscribe, ring the notification bell, and leave a comment down below.
I'm okay with my voice, but I still struggle with some things like I have the hardest time at a drive-through. You know, cause you got to say the order fast, and you're talking through an intercom. It's like, I don't know why I work there. But I want to get to where people start to use my voice as the voice of their GPS. It's like in 1,000 feet, make a U-turn. Your destination is ahead of you on the right. Rerouting. U-turn. You should have got. No. I believe that you can turn anything into positive. That's why I'm here. But I've come along some people who don't think that. Like I did a show one time where a guy stood up and it's like, hey, you can't just make fun of disabilities just because you have one. I was like, well, did I stutter? Thank you guys so much.
All right. Well, the crowd is definitely with you, Drew. You know, it is such a hard thing to get up on a stage when you've got everything going for you and everything's clear. And to go up there with your situation and to pull this off and to get the crowd with you is almost impossible. So I, along with the audience, applaud you for that. Really awesome.
What I love about you is you've taken your situation and, like you said, you've turned it into a positive. I was laughing even more the fact that you were laughing at your own jokes.
I wrote them. So.
Howie, what'd you think?
All right, here's what I thought. I know you're here to make people laugh, but I can't tell you how emotional you make me. Because comedy usually comes from a dark place. A lot of comedians, you know, are depressed. I personally in my life have used laughter to try to gain some happiness. What you did is you looked for the light at the end of the darkness, and that light is your comedy. And I'm telling you, I haven't been moved by an act like this up until this moment. And because of you, and because of this moment, I want to do something very special. Something I haven't had a chance to do, and I'd like to do this.
up in 2015. What have you been up to since we last saw you?
America's Got Talent, it built such a platform for me in a way that was, more than just me getting to do comedy. I'm giving people a voice who, have to overcome a daily obstacle. The show taught me that was my talent. It's to continue to overcome adversity.
Well said.
Hello, hi, thank you. How is everybody? Very good. I love performing. Some people sometimes they find my stand-up to be a little jarring because I stutter. But I prefer to think that you're getting the joke and also the remix. So even if you hear a joke that's not for you, you can be like, well, I didn't like the lyrics to that one, but it had a good beat. As if there's not enough wrong with my mouth, I also wear Invisalign, the invisible braces, or as I like to call it, a grill for white people. Just rapping on the hood of my Prius. Avocado toast. I don't know. What I realize is when you lose your Invisalign at say like a restaurant and you go back, you sound like a crazy person. Like, I went back to the restaurant and in a frenzy, I said to the waitress, I was like, hi, I just ate here and I think I lost my Invisalign. She's like, I didn't see you wearing a retainer. And I was like, well, you can't see it. It's invisible. Have you seen it? So glad you guys got that joke, but even if you didn't, it still had a good beat. Thank you guys so much.
What's your name?
My name's Jack.
Jack.
Carroll.
And how old are you?
14 years.
And tell me a little bit more about you.
I'm a professional gymnast. Don't worry, I know what you're thinking. Harry Potter's had a nasty Quidditch accident. Do you know what I can't stand? Sorry, let me emphasise. Do you know what I can't stand? But look on the bright side. I've never had to queue at Disneyland. Now, I'm just going to throw a disclaimer out there. If I do get too energetic, please stop me. I want to keep my benefits. Otherwise, how would I heat the jacuzzi? I'm joking. It's a pool. I was at the cinema seeing the new James Bond film the other day, and it got me thinking, maybe I would have liked to have had a go, being James Bond, but obviously I'm a bit inhibited. Ah, Mr. Bond, I've been expecting you. No lift. But this isn't the first Britain's Got Talent event I've been to. I was actually at the live tour in Manchester, funnily enough, 2 years ago. And the staff, they couldn't have been more helpful, moving people out the way, getting us to a seat. And then when we finally got there, the view was just fantastic. And we sat down and my sister, she tapped me on the shoulder, turned round, and I'll never forget this as long as I live. She said, Jack, we are so lucky you're disabled. You cannot take her anywhere. Thank you very much. I've been Jack Carroll. Goodbye.
I'm going to have to go to David first of all.
Jack, you are a comedy genius. I wasn't as funny as you are 14. I'm not even as funny now as you are at 14 years old. It was incredible. Every joke was a winner.
Jack, you made
me laugh before the act even started, and
I know, I've got a funny face.
no, you just.
Jack, the thing that's great is nobody feels sorry for you. You're self-deprecating, you're hilarious, and I think you've got a huge future.
I've got to tell you, Jack, you've got one of the most refreshing attitudes. You made fun, you know, of what you've gone through, and you made it funny, which is really, really difficult. You've just got an incredible personality, and I'm really happy that I met you.
Thank you.
Gigantic yes. Alicia.
100% yes.
Amanda.
Yes from me, Jack. Thank you.
Jack, you have. Do you know what's coming? 4 yeses.
Well, it's very nice to be back. I'm a little bit older now, old enough to go clubbing, which is difficult as a sober disabled person, because all I get is people coming up to me going, Jack, you drinking? I have to go, no, mate, this is just how I walk normally. Although, my favourite part about going out isn't actually the drinking. It's taking my walking frame onto nightclub dance floors and watching people trip over it. I never do it on purpose, but I do pray that it does happen quite a bit. I do get out and about a bit. I like going to the football, you know, watching, not playing, obviously. But I could never be a Liverpool fan because I sit in the disabled section, and I couldn't imagine being sat in the disabled section and having to listen to 70,000 people sing, "You'll never walk alone." No, I do like some sport, though. Last year, I learned to ski. I can see a few of you thinking, can Northerners go skiing? We can, although my skiing instructor had much the same reaction as you lot when I rocked up in the walking frame. He was like, what, you? Really? Does he know he's disabled? Has anyone sat him down and told, well, they're not going to stand him up, are they? That would be counterproductive. But I did, right, I learned to ski, and most people would be thinking, as the wind was flowing through the hair and the snow was crunching underneath their feet, most people would be thinking, what a fantastic achievement that is against all the odds. I thought, oh no, I'm going to lose some benefits. Luckily, the goggles still came in handy when I had to look at Simon Cowell's teeth up close. 6 years since I was on the show. I look 6 years older, which is funny because Amanda and Alicia look 10 years younger.
Thanks, Jack.
I'm sure they would frown at that joke, but the Botox won't allow it.
Never had it. Sorry.
Oh, cheeky. I think getting older's fine as long as you keep learning. For example, the other day I learned that the universe is expanding at a rate of 3.3 million light years per second, so it'll still never catch up with the rate at which David Walliams publishes children's books.
Oh dear.
This has been absolutely lovely. I've got to say, the first time round, you know, the reaction to my performance was pretty overwhelming, so I've got to say thank you to that, firstly. And then secondly, you know, the reaction on social media has always been pretty good. I prefer Facebook to Twitter, because I would rather get a happy birthday message from someone who didn't mean it than a death threat from someone who did. Well, you've been absolutely lovely, and it's nice to be back.
Good evening. What's your name?
My name is Samuel J. Comroe. I'm a stand-up comedian.
Oh, wow. How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing comedy for 10 years now.
Do you do it full time?
Yeah, do it full time.
Okay. Are you nervous?
No, I have Tourette syndrome, so I twitch a lot. I blink real fast. My head flops around. If you see that, it's kind of cute.
It is.
Thank you.
And what does this mean to you, coming to AGT now?
This means everything. I've worked my entire life for a moment like this. They don't come very often. I'm really grateful. I just had a baby girl, and this is a beautiful opportunity.
Wow. And your family's all supportive of this career?
Yes, since I started, they've been 100% behind me, so I'm very thankful.
All right. Well, you know what? It's scary enough doing whatever you do to hit that X, and I just want the best for you. I really do.
Thanks so much.
Go ahead.
Thank you. So like I said, I have Tourette syndrome. It's why my head flops around. I blink real fast. It's weird. It always looks like I'm trying to tell you a secret. This twitch gets me in trouble. My roommate came home from work. I was like, dude, our neighbor died. He said, did you kill him? I was like, nah. Yo, this is a true story. When I was 10 years old, my parents sent me to Tourette's camp. Yeah, that's where the joke should end. It's a real place, and I didn't realize it till this moment, but I found out that when other people twitch, it makes me twitch more. So on the first day, they put us in a circle with 100 kids.
Oh,
no. The kid next to me did a shoulder roll, and my Tourette saw that and took that as a challenge. And I threw him a head flop. The girl next to him did a full body twitch, and everybody saw that, and all hell broke loose. Kids were rolling on the ground. I was in the corner like, why'd they send us here? Our parents were on top of a hill like, oh, they're breakdancing. I'm Samuel J. Comroe, thank you.
What's been going on with you, Samuel, since we last saw you?
It's insane. I'm booked out now on tour for the next 2 years. I mean, it's been crazy though. I never got an opportunity either to thank you guys after AGT. It really did. It changed my life. You guys too, the fans. It's been incredible, so I'm really blessed. Thank you. Yo, my time on America's Got Talent was incredible. I got to do 2 minutes on live TV every week, and now I get hired to do hour shows, which is messed up because I only have 2 minutes. You did not prepare me for the real world. I had incredible talent on my show, insane, and I'm always envious of all the people who take this stage. There was a guy on my show who played violin. That's crazy, I could never do that. If I had a violin here, I'd twitch this way and fly that way, hit that dude, everybody here leave, like run. Sam's Tourette's ruined champions. Sometimes when I travel now, I'm gone for months at a time. So I take my wife's luggage because she got bigger luggage. But my wife's luggage is pink. But I don't care because I'm not 12. Also, I'm colorblind. I thought it was gray. The Uber driver pulled up. I hop in the back, put the luggage in the back, and the first thing out of his mouth was, whoa, man, pink luggage, huh? You must not be a man. If I were you, I would paint that luggage. I feel like some of you didn't hear what I just said. This dude who I don't know told me to paint my wife's luggage, not to buy new luggage, but to go buy paint and start an arts and crafts project. I've been surrounded by women my entire life. I got 5 sisters, wife, mom, and there's still to this day only 2 things I know for sure about women. Number 1, under no circumstances do you ever paint their stuff. And number 2, if you ever see one come home, sit down on the couch, pull a bra out of the sleeve of her shirt, you leave her alone, she had a long day. I'm Samuel J. Comroe, thank you.
Hello, and what's your name?
Hello, my name is Lee, and, for obvious reasons, I'm also known as the Lost Voice Guy.
Okay, and how long have you lost your voice?
I just knew you were going to ask something that I hadn't thought about beforehand. So please excuse the awkward silence while I type out my answer. I've been speechless for 37 years.
Wow. Tell me why you decided to enter the show this year.
I think I entered Britain's Got Talent for the same reason everyone does. To meet Ant and Dec.
This is all going so well up until that point. The stage, Lee, is yours.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As you may be able to tell, I'm a struggling stand-up comedian who also struggles to stand up. To be honest, I'm not sure how good I am. I'll leave that for you to decide. But, just so you know, if you don't laugh at the disabled guy, you are going to hell. When I realized I'd never be able to talk again, I was speechless. I have lived in Newcastle all my life.
Yes!
But for some reason, I still haven't picked up the accent. I can see that some of you are trying to figure out where you know me from. Maybe it would help if I started saying phrases such as, the next train to arrive on platform 4 is the 12:52 service to London King's Cross. And, from my time at the post office, please go to cashier number 8. I got the train here today. I always like to sit in those seats for disabled people. I was about halfway here when another disabled person got on and asked me to move. I didn't realize I'd be playing disabled top trumps when I got on, or I would have dressed more special. Needless to say, I didn't give up my seat. Who cares if he was both blind and deaf? I was there first. It was very awkward. He couldn't see that I was still there. And I couldn't tell him I wasn't moving because I can't speak. Before I leave you, I have one more thing to say. I hate that we have so many politically correct words to describe disabled people now. It's all special needs, special schools, Special Olympics. I don't know what is so special about me. That is why it always alarms me when I hear about special forces going to war. You've been a fantastic audience. Goodbye.
Welcome back, Lee. So just to explain, Lee, who's also known as the Lost Voice guy, won Britain's Got Talent 2018.
Yes.
Lee is not only funny, he's also very naughty. How has your life changed since doing Britain's Got Talent?
Winning Britain's Got Talent has completely changed my life for the better. I'm also a lot more confident than I used to be around other people. It's almost as if winning the show has given me a voice for the first time.
Well, I'm not going to say any more, Lee, because I don't need to. Just do what you do.
Yes.
Raise your hand if you can tell that I have a slight disability. It's the hair, isn't it? I've been disabled most of my life. In fact, I was disabled before it was popular. I'm not here to inspire you. I'm here because I love the attention. If you are wondering how I got disabled, it's because I didn't forward that chain email to 10 of my closest friends when I was younger. I hate that we have so many politically correct words to describe disabled people now. It's all special needs, special schools, Special Olympics. That is why it always alarms me when I hear about special forces going to war. I come from a long line of disabled people. My great-grandfather was disabled, so was my grandfather, and my father was the same. At least, I assumed they were disabled from the way that they walked. It turns out they were all just raging alcoholics. You've been a fantastic audience. Even if you haven't, I can't really change what I say at this point.
Hey guys, I'm Alicia Dixon. I was your favourite judge on Britain's Got Talent, and I'm over here in America doing America's Got Talent. You know what? It kind of looks like I'm really good friends with Simon Cowell. For more of these videos from Talent Recap, all you need to do, hit that button below to subscribe.